Welcome to Cooking with Smokey, a new series of my pathetic attempts at creating my own food concoctions. If you're looking for real cooking advice, don't listen to me. Get my friend's book. It's awesome. Not sponsored, but she's a friend of mine, and I am her inspiration for the book. What we're going to cook today is what I call Smokey's Chili Mac. So, to cook this, you're going to need some chili. This is not my preferred brand, but it's what I could find, so it's what we're going to have. You're going to need some mac. I like rotini because the little twisty things suck up all the chili and the sauces, and it tastes better. So we're going to have some of that. Beyond that, I got my secret ingredient right up here. Mule sauce. Available only from Sticker Mule, where I get my Smokey the Van stickers. If you want them, you can buy them. Or just meet me in person sometime if you're that lucky. So here we go. That's the basics. Let's get to it. First thing we're going to do, boil some pasta. This little faucet of mine has a couple of buttons. One of them automatically pours 600 milliliters of water. So I just put it in the sink, hit the button, and forget about it. Excuse me, I gotta go take a whiz. Alright, now that that's done, we're just gonna boil that up. Alright, so I'm gonna need a spoon for this eventually, aren't I? Oh yeah. Oh, I got a little strainer out too. While you're waiting for the water to boil, you can do stuff like play on your phone or, pet the cat. Open up the pasta, that way I'm not rushing to do it while the water's boiling over later. Another nice thing about cooking in your van. It is 48 degrees out. Not very comfy, and the wind's blowing too. But this is a stove. It's heating things up, and it's heating up the van while I'm at it. I don't have my diesel heater on right now, but this is going to add a few degrees, which I could use at the moment. And it's always acceptable to have a little snack while you're waiting for the water to boil. All right, we got our water boiling now. Put that down. I don't know how much pasta to pour in. I just pour in, looks like a reasonable amount for the 600 milliliters of water we got. Save the rest for another recipe later on. You'll have to wait till a future video to see that one. So you know the drill. If you don't know how to cook pasta, then you're an even worse cook than I am. But that's okay, because I'm a bad cook. There is no dishonor in being a bad cook. You can always learn. I gotta turn the heat down a little so it doesn't boil over. Fun fact, those of you who are new may not know, I chose not to put a microwave in my last van to kind of challenge myself to do more stuff like this. It only worked a little bit. I still do really basic stuff, but this is one of the concoctions I came up with in my last van, and I like it, so I make it when I can. Stir, stir, stir. You don't want this stuff sticking together because that's just nasty. There we go. Look at that boiling. Yeah. Oop, not too much. Turn that down. Behave yourself. It listens to you. This stuff has ears. Well, I suppose if you're talking about corn, that's actually true. Oh yeah, I should turn my fan on. Open the pod bay door, Hal.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
How long do you cook the pasta for? I don't know. I grab one of these things out, dump it in the strainer so I don't burn myself, pick it up, and that's still a little too crunchy. I like my pasta still a little crunchy, but soft. What do they call that? El dente or something like that? Different people like their pasta different ways. Cook it the way you want it. This is all about you. So do what you want. Stir, 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 stir. You know what goes really well with chili mac? Beer. but it's not even noon as I'm shooting this. It's a little early for me, so I'm gonna skip it this time. But do what you want. I'm not your mother. Oh, forgot something. You're also gonna want cheese, or at least I'm gonna want cheese because I like cheese on my chili, you know, because I'm an American. Everything's better with cheese, right? Anyway, how's this pasta doing? Getting there. I guess another reason I like my pasta al dente or whatever is I have no patience, so I just want to eat the thing. Making this is so much less expensive than just grabbing a frozen pre-made meal and heating it up in the microwave, if you even have a microwave. The food's so expensive these days that, you know, anytime you can save a little money is a good thing. Wait a minute. I ran out of propane. Alright, give me a minute. Alright. This always happens when you're in the middle of something, doesn't it? Alright, out with the old, in with the new. Strap it down tight. Oh, and now that fell out. Wonderful, I gotta fix that later too. One disaster at a time. Alright, here comes the boil. Turn it down. I'm gonna call that good enough. This is where I always thought my mom was pouring my dinner down the drain because I was too short to see that there was a strainer in here. So I always got mad at this part. Alright, chili. I need a can opener for this kind, don't I? Yeah, the sun's out. It's actually a little bit warm outside. I'll open the door later, but it's also windy, so yeah, I can't really do this with the door open anyway. Alright, same pot and everything, just clot the chili in there. This is, like I say, not my preferred brand. Hormel is good. I like having beef in there as well as beans. Just, you know, give me everything. Beggars can't be choosers, and this is what they have, so that's what I'll go with. Alright, let's fire this back up. I don't know if you can hear that sizzle, but it's sizzling. Starting to boil a little bit. Keep stirring it up. All we're doing is warming this up. It's, you know, it's food from a can. Right now, it doesn't look very appetizing, but it'll get better. Once it softens up a little, grab my mule sauce. And, you know, once again, I don't know how much I'm putting in. I suppose I should turn the heat down so I don't burn anything, but once it's warmed up a bit, it loosens up and you can stir it a lot better. How warm is that? Got in there? Not warm enough. Ooh, but that's a good spice level though. I've got that. Ooh, turn that down. Don't want it bubbling over. I don't want to make a mess. I'd have to clean that up, and that's hard. Stir, stir, stir. Let me get one of these pot holders out. I don't have a dedicated dining area in here. I usually just sit on the edge of the bed and eat it right here. Stir, stir, stir. How we doing? A little more. And you can see how it's definitely softened up a lot. It's almost liquid at this point. That's good. That's good. We're done. All right. Drop the pasta in. Careful it doesn't all fall in one big glomp and make a mess, because that's annoying. Stir it all together. And like I say, that lets the rotini soak up all of the sauces and juices and all that fun stuff that makes this a chili mac instead of spaghetti with chili. Sprinkle a bunch on top because I like it like that. I got what they call the Fiesta blend because I usually use this with my gringo tacos. That'll be another video at some point. But for now, we got cheese and we're done. Alright, this is the part of the video where I sit down and eat this and make you jealous because I'm having this and you're not. It's good.
Mork, mork, mork.